I'm good.
Yep.
All right, Tommy. Bounce back not only from game to game, but also goal to goal. I guess just the fight from the boys tonight. What did you see?
Yeah, I thought that was, extremely. I'm extremely proud of that effort. It was a team that was going to defend hard and make it difficult for them. We did a lot of game planning for this one, and then we knew we were going to be short some bodies that normally play. And the guys that did step in, did a really good job of managing the game.
From Ronaldo, obviously he's the guy that was brought in to score goals, and there he is right before the half to just get a piece of his body on it. Just what did you see from him?
Yeah, he created a lot of havoc. He was a handful for their backs, especially balls in the air. To be honest, the easy ones were his difficult ones, the stuff he's good at. So there's a lot more to come from him, but I loved the way he competed up there. He made it really hard for the center backs.
So last week you spoke about the lack of poise in midfield, how you kind of struggled to dominate that possession. How pleased were you to see the team do much better on that aspect?
Well, I think the whole package, we obviously had to change our game plan a little bit. Possession wasn't our priority today. Today was about winning second balls, and I thought we did a really good job of that. That created a lot of opportunities for us. And on any other day we finish a couple more of those, but we created them, and that's important.
What the front line was doing off the ball was really impressing me compared to last week. What did you feel about their effort of what they did away from the ball?
Yeah, they, it was our goal to make sure that when we got the ball, we were looking for them. We knew we had a speed advantage up top, and we wanted to make sure we used that, but also had our guys support that. So in case it broke down, we could win second balls and keep our play alive in their half. So all in all, like I said, we had a game plan, and I felt they did a pretty good job of executing.
Sorry.
How important is it to kind of get that bounce back with kind of the busy week you guys have coming up?
No, it's really important. I always say this, that everybody at some point becomes such an important piece to the season. And obviously you never want guys out early, but it's up to someone else to step up and do the job. And today I thought everybody did that.
You had 5 players in street clothes on the bench today. How does that kind of change how you manage, knowing that you don't have as many pieces to play with?
Well, again, when you don't have some of the talent that you're probably used to, you have to make up for that in heart, and I thought our guys did that.
You had 2 players kind of change positions from what they did last week. Jake Roof slides over to center back. Rami Zamudo slides over to left back. Was that something that both players, who they've played those positions before, were they ready for that challenge, or did they have to really spend all week really working towards those things?
Yeah, Fanny went down late this week, so that was Roof's played for us in the back before. And bringing Kos on, it was a little, Roz is comfortable on the outside more than Kos is, so it just made sense for what we had.
And can you give us a word just Matt Reynolds' performance, 8 saves today, some very important ones. Just what do you make of his?
Yeah, Matt gives us a calmness, and Matt also last week was sitting out for 2 weeks before he played, so I don't know that it was his sharpest day. And today you could see he was back to himself. The poise, the slowing the game down when it needs to, understanding where the ball needed to be, and making some really key saves in the key moments. That's what we come to expect from Matt.
How impressed have you been with Roman just in the 2 games that he's played, provided the assists, and this is a guy that kind of came in late in the preseason?
Yeah, he's a $110. He competes hard. He opens the game for us. So I give him a lot of credit for the amount of work he does. He puts in a good shift.
You mentioned last week composure was the big thing that we kind of lost out on. Was that something that you saw with the addition of Enzo, or was there just more focus this week during training?
Well, I think the focus was more competing. And if you compete, some of that possession and build-up is going to come along with it, and I thought it did. So unfortunately, we weren't able to put the game away when we had our moments, but we still created those moments, and we'll just look to continue to grow.
Yeah, so Preston had those chances at the end that would look like on the counter you might nick the win. Do you feel like there's 2 points dropped? Are you satisfied to get away?
I don't think you're ever satisfied with a tie. You always want to win those games, and I think finishing is a big component. But as the season goes, usually that's the last thing that really comes along. And I don't even think we have all our best finishers on the field, so it'd be nice to have that for once.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.